All right, so let me know if you guys are hearing a lot of background information, and I can try and edit my stuff. But so you want to find out where your first position is going to be, where your safe spot position is going to be, or not safe spot, but your
like reset
AFK
position,
position, I guess. Go ahead.
Do you want like reset position? Is that where you want me to find out? Because I guess after 10 minutes,
Yeah.
okay, here you gotta
Yep.
like run back to a certain point.
Right. So figure out wherever that position is going to be. You don't have to run there. You can use entity debug, which is going to be on OSBot client. Yep, entity hover. So you could find out where a player's sitting at. You can hover that, and then that will give you a position.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we can copy that position.
Is there an easy way to copy that? Is it just Control C or?
No. So if you go to other, and then go to other variables position, create new position, and then you can just name this, yep, whatever you want. Oh, my bad. All right, yeah, exit out of that, and then just write that down on your game. Oh, okay. I'll just blur that part out because we can see your name.
As long as he doesn't move the any windows, then I can handle it in like 2 seconds. But it's if he starts moving things around, then like I can't do that.
Yeah. The main portion is, it looks like it's good.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, that looks good. So is that the only position that you want to go to?
So there will probably be 3 main positions here, I guess I'd say, but
Okay. So then find your other positions. All right, so for anybody that's watching that doesn't know what we're doing, we're actually just pretty much going to be making a crab script. So just sand crabs. It's going to be able to walk to different positions if it's getting crashed, resetting, and probably going to be working with timers as well. Something that we didn't post. The anti-ban portion is going to be later after this script. So if you guys are tuning in for that portion, will be later. Are you doing three crab positions or?
yeah.
Okay. You guys can talk too. You guys don't have to keep your mics muted. If anybody just wants to sit here and talk. All right.
Okay.
And that's all 3?
That would be all 3. Now each, I guess each position would even need a different reset as well. So.
Yeah. All right. So find out now. Just find your reset position for each one, and then go ahead and set those positions.
All right, I'm back.
Yo, what's up, Sheets? So Sheets, we're actually going to be pretty much writing a crab script.
Is it super hard to do it in the
no, hold on.
Soul
Hey,
Wars?
cancel that. Hey, Wild Row, cancel that. All right, go to other. No, go stand where you want to reset.
Oh, okay. Do the area one here.
So yeah, I would do a create new area, but do it around my player. And then yeah, name it whatever you want. And then the radius I would do 3. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and go to another one. Do you know why we want to set that as an area and not a position?
No.
Because if we're always walking to the exact same position for resetting, that's super suspicious. So,
Alright.
where are you going? You gotta go the other way.
I'm going back over here to reset for position 2.
Oh,
And
okay.
the third position will be the opposite way.
Oh, another thing. Oh, never mind. We're not there yet.
For future reference, I would use like directional locations like northeast reset, so it's easier to understand.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, makes sense.
So my question is, where's your reset positions? I mean, not reset, but your crab positions. Where's position 1? There. So was there a reason why you go all the way to the left and not just straight north?
I think it has
Just
to deal
curious.
with the aggression.
Oh
No,
shit.
no, I get that, but like,
I forget I'm on push to talk, so I'm actually talking while nothing's happening. So
yeah, like personally, I'd run just straight or
just
through
straight
that
down,
mine,
right?
through the mine and reset, and that could be one reset for both of those areas instead of having to make 3.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
And then for the third one, yeah, you could set it to run to the left, or to the west. I mean, do it however you want. Let's go ahead and get that done
Yeah,
so we can start on the actual script. All right, so anybody that's in here to specifically learn, do you guys have any questions about anything on Script Factory that you kind of want answered, or? Nope, doesn't sound like it.
Oh yeah, I guess it's fuck. Okay. Okay, we get all
Is
those
his
resets.
username just chilling right there?
Yeah, it is literally just chilling.
Because of the entity hover, but we'll blur it out as long as he doesn't move the client.
Yeah, no, that'll stay in the same place.
All right, so are you ready to write the script?
Yeah, no, should be good now.
All right, so you're gonna want to start with you're gonna want to make sure that your area, or that your player's within this area, the whole like sand crabs area. So I'd open up Explv map. If
Okay,
you
yeah.
don't have it, you can find it under the utilities. Yeah, there you go. So you can do like a large square area. You don't necessarily need to use poly area, but you can if you want. It's up to you. But just do a larger.
Poly might be easier, just because like the beach and everything. But
Yeah, it's fine. So do you know how to use a poly area? No, I wouldn't go exact like that. Nope.
nope.
All right. Just click that back button down at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. Start out on the C. So you can, the position doesn't necessarily matter. It doesn't have to be exact for this because we're just selecting a large area and it's not like we're gonna get stuck anywhere. So start out in the water. Yep, you can keep going down. Yep, there you go. Just start there, draw a line all the way across. Oh, you're gonna do a square?
Yeah,
That's fine. Go all the way over. So middle mouse click on your mouse and then drag it. Yep. And then just keep going over. Keep going over. All the way to where your reset positions are going to be. Yep, and then you can just move that up. Yep, keep going. All right, that looks good. All right, so that's the area. We can just name this, you can name it Sand Crabs Failsafe Area, Starting Area, whatever you want. Oh, no, you don't have to do anything there. You got to make it in the script. So go to Other Variables Area, and then Create New Area. There you go. All right, so we're not going to necessarily use this to determine anything, but we also want to, stay on there, stay on that page. Scroll in to where like your positions are going to be. You don't have a position over there, do you?
No.
Okay, scroll over then. Go to the side to where your positions would be. Yep, keep going.
All right, yeah, it should be
All right,
like.
so make a square right above the mine, or that mine. Nope, the mine, where those rocks are. Make a square right around there, like right under it. You can be like, yep. You can keep going a little bit more. Make it a little bigger. Yep, that's good. All right, so this is going to be where we want to walk to get checks on where these positions are going to be and which position is going to be open.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we should be good. So we want to start with checking to see if you're in the area. So you can go ahead and just start go to my player, and then just do if area contains my player. I'm sorry, if area does not contain my player. And that's going to be crab start. And then do a walk to. And we're going to walk to area crabs check.
Web walk or local walk?
Do web walk, because if we don't know like where you're starting at, we'll be able to walk there.
Okay.
Like if you start it in the bank or something. Oh, I'm sorry. Go back to that. We want to choose ignore checks. You can delete that one. Do it again, because we don't want to check for like checking the easiest route with questing or anything. Yeah, just do ignore checks and then press OK.
All right.
All right. You can delete the if my player exists. Don't really need that. And then make that method 0. So an easy way, you can actually just click the plus or minus on your keyboard. Test that out real quick.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Sweet. Nice.
Yeah. Little hotkey for you to use.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right. So is there anything that you want to check on your player before you run to this area?
I guess I need to check if it has some food. And, I was going to use lobster for free to play, but I'm not necessarily free to play, so I'm just going to check for whatever I have in my inventory. So
Yeah, well, you can't access that in free to play. So yeah, if you want to do like a check for food, as long as we're outside of the area, then yeah, this will be good. Now, if we're inside this area, we don't want to check for an exact amount on food, because then it's going to cause it to go haywire. But
okay.
so you can check for food, but I would do a user input. But let's just start with the crab portion, and then we can add on to checking for food and checking for if it needs to bank and withdrawing and all that stuff later.
Yeah, like on this account per se, I don't necessarily get hit. I'm just grinding it for the fuck of it. So
Right. Okay. All right, so we do have that. So if you were outside the area, it would walk to that starting area, the crabs check. Now, also, if we want to figure out what position that we want to be at. So if we don't know the position, then obviously we need to go back to that crabs check portion. But so to start the way that we're gonna determine what position we need to go to is we're gonna see based off of the players in that position. If there's no players in that position, then we can determine, one would be a position that we can go to.
Okay.
So the best way to do this is we're going to go ahead and use integers. And those integers will determine our position. So create a new integer.
All right.
And then just name this crab position, just crab position. And then
Right on
keep
zero.
that value at 0. Yep, zero is gonna represent we don't have a position currently.
All right.
All right, so now we're gonna pretty much tell the script when we need to set it back to 0, and we'll do if player. So go to player. It's behind the fan. Is he sleeping, babe? Okay. Do you want me to come in there or no?
You can't. I want you talking to him in here.
All right. I'm not gonna wake him up. Do you think? Okay. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. My wife was coming in here. All right. So
That's all
just
good.
do so we're gonna check for that position because that position there's normally gonna be a player there. 1 second.
All right.
I'm assuming that he's going to use if player count is area with the area filter.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, the one I was using or was trying to use is if area contains player and then move on. So maybe that's why it wasn't always working out. Who knows?
Either way would achieve the same thing.
So I've got a question about walking that someone might be able to answer. The ignore checks, does that just ignore like those quest route checks? Or
As far as I know, yeah.
okay, so if I check ignore checks, then it's not going to click the quest tab, it'll just go straight to walking.
That I don't know 100%. It should. I mean, Project could probably answer that more, but I don't know if he's here.
Because I was always pretty confused about it, because I thought it was like the checks within our script, but at the same time, if we're using web walking, it never moves past like that method. So it's like, what checks is it ignoring? You know?
Yeah, I think
Hey, guys.
it's just quest.
Hey, give me 2 minutes. I'm about to move my computer back into my bedroom so that I can continue. I was trying to put my kids to sleep, so
Yeah, it's all good.
I'll be back like 2 minutes and then we can continue on.
All right, take your time and hurry up.
All right.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? I think it is player, and you want to do player count. Because if you use just player, I think it does count your specific player as a player per se.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, right? So
I don't think it does actually. For my wine grabber slash PKer, I just have it set to like go into PK mode if I can attack a player and the player within the area count is above 1. So I don't think you need to set it to like 2 if that's what you're saying.
wouldn't Booleans be a good way to check if there's player there? True or false? Yeah.
You could do that. It's just a true or false statement. But if
Yeah.
you do if area contains player, it should do the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could test it. You could just put if area contains player.
Oh.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Blank. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, all right. Okay, so what are you guys up to? Doing that position check?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do we have a position contains player check or no? Is it only area?
I think it's
I
only
have the
area.
area. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done a position check.
Yeah, so you could actually just make a area around there. I'm sure they probably already talked to you about that.
Just make a whole area
So-
like around our inside.
No, over the exact position that you'd be sitting in. All right, so we'll do this a lot easier. Just go ahead and save that.
Cannot spell. Fuck me.
All right, so on VS Code, open that up. Okay, so then, so the positions. So which ones are your actual, like, oh, crabs 1, crab 2, crab 3?
Yep.
Okay, so let's do a area. So just press enter after position crabs 3. After that 0, press enter, and then do like 2 more enters, just to space this out. Okay, in the middle of that, start typing the area. And then you can just name this the same thing, crabs 1. You can put area on the end if you want. And then colon. And then so we're gonna make this a 2x2. Do
Hold on.
do 1764,
I would do it easier than that.
36 or 3467. What's up?
I would just walk to the location and then open it on Script Factory so it shows the exact position on Explvs. Then you don't have to guess where you're at.
You could do that. Hey, make that 1766. And then 3469, comma 0. All right, there you go. Yeah, if you want to do what Sheet said, you could do that too. It's up to you.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Oh Jesus, I have no idea what I'm trying to do because I've like my fucking push start key is set up on my mouse, and for some reason it's bound to my number 9 key, and like I don't know, it's just crazy.
All right.
You could change it.
Yeah. I might hear a little bit, but we'll keep on. We'll kind of keep on going here.
All right. So then just copy that area. No, like the whole line. Okay. Control C and then paste that twice. No. You got to press enter. Put it on another line. Okay. So then now obviously change that crabs 2 area and then crabs 3 area. Have the JSON file for Script Factory, like GUI.
No, I don't.
I'm surprised you have VS Code.
Right?
All right.
I know.
So for crabs 2, go to or you're gonna name it 1775, and then it's gonna be 3467, and then 1777. Yep, 3469. That's good. Okay, and then for that bottom one, it's gonna be 1748, 3468, and then 17 51, or I'm sorry, 50, 346 or 70. So that'll be your areas there. Let me actually send you something real quick.
All right, cool.
Just so that when we are using VS Code, which this can be kind of tutorial inside this tutorial for other people that don't know. I will end up writing a thread up on it, but open up your file explorer. You good, babe?
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna send this in public or in the script factory. Okay, download that file.
Okay.
Oh, that one was yours? Oh, this one's yours. There you go.
All right.
Okay, and then look in Script Factory. I'm gonna post a file link and just copy that and then paste that in your file explorer. No, you don't put it anywhere in there. Look on Discord.
Oh, okay. I have to.
Just click that white space after data. There you
Oh.
go. What are you on?
Windows.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go to VS Code real quick.
All right.
Press Control E. E.
V.
E as in echo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did that not do it? All right. Type in extensions. No, I'm sorry. All right. Do Control P. Type in extensions. All right. On the left-hand side, do you see where that circle and then that circle goes down and it's squiggly? Yeah, click that. Shit, that's actually not it. Go down on that side. There should be an extensions tab. Yeah, click. There you go. There you go. Go up. I think it's the 3 blocks. That. Yep. All right. Type in. What is it called? To do. TODO. And then to do highlight. Install that. Okay. And then now paste that into your file explorer. On your file. No, paste what I sent in Discord.
Oh, paste the JSON.
Mm-hmm. No, not the JSON, but the file link.
Okay.
The percent app data. No, not that. Paste that in your file explorer where it says data. There you go. Yep. Okay, so it's
Delete
not
user once.
Do what?
Oh, it's because his user's different.
No, it automatically chooses his user. Okay, just go to app data, percent app data. Capital A, capital D. Just percent capital A, lowercase pp, capital D, lowercase ata, percent. Enter. Okay, look for a code. Yep. Then user. Okay. Now delete that settings.json and then move in the one that I just sent you. All right, now move that onto VS Code. So yeah, just drag that onto VS Code. No, like into your text stuff. Actually, it's already there. You're good. You can exit out of it. All right. So now whenever we come in here, it's gonna look more like Script Factory. Okay. So anyways, you can save this. Just do Control S. Okay. Now reload it onto your GUI. All right. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh,
Okay.
all right. So we want to do an area check for the players, or player check for the area. Do player if area contains player. I'm sorry. We need to do player count, not if player. Yep, that one. And then do greater than. How many do you want to check? Just one? No.
Oh yeah, I guess if it's greater than
yeah.
1 in that area, yeah, then you'd probably move on.
You have less than. Actually, no. We need to make it greater than or equal to. Because if your player's there, it's 0. If you've got more than one player there, it's gonna be 1. Yep, that's good. And then do crabs. Yeah, do a crab 1 area. Yep. All right. So player count is area crabs 1 area. Okay. Now we want to do, and then basically that same thing, but do crabs 1 2 or crabs 2 area, crabs 3 area. Perfect. All right, so then we would want to set the integer to 0. So go to other, yep, integer, perform operation. Set as 0. All right, so basically what this is saying is if there's players in any of these areas, or actually, I'm sorry, all of these areas, we're going to set this to 0. Now we're going to set, like, determine, so do a player count in area is 0 for crabs 1 area equals 0. Okay, we're going to do a perform operation. Crabs position set as 1. Okay, and then do that same thing, but for crabs 2, it's going to be set as 2, and then crabs 3 set as 3.
Okay.
Is this so it goes to the area that has no players?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry, I should probably specify that. Yeah, so basically what we're doing is we're trying to figure out what area is the best area to go to, depending on the players in that area. Because we don't want to go and check, sit in a position that there's going to be other players that is going to cause havoc, especially with sand crabs. Terrible place to bot because of the people that you're going to get there. But we'll set up some
3,000 other
hot
bots.
twos. Exactly. And then you have the toxic players as well. Okay, so what you just did, you did a line edit. I would highly stay away from doing that, because go ahead and edit that line again. No,
Yeah, because you didn't do it right.
edit that line that you just edited. You didn't do it correctly. You see that 2:1? Yeah, that should be 2:0. Okay, press OK. So until you get like super used to it, Script Factory, try to stay away from line edits because you'll oftentimes not do it correctly, and then you'll be wondering why the script's not working, even though it looks like it should be working. But also, if you do line edits, you do need to save the script and then reload it. You don't ever want to try and run it after a line edit because it's not going to save.
Oh, okay. So I should probably save it and reload it right now.
Yeah, go and save it right now. You don't necessarily have to reload it yet, but just save it so we have it. All right. So now here's the other thing is this is going to run in a sequence, from 0, 1, 2, 3. So let's say that there's nobody in position 1, position 2, or position 3. Well, it's going to start with setting the integer as position 1 is true, and then position 2 is true, and then position 3 is true. So what we want to do to prevent that is we're going to set a position stop. So create a new integer. And you can name this, I would just do position stop because we're going to stop it from checking other positions. And keep that as 0. Okay, so now you can do under perform operation for line 1. Click the action for line 1, method 1. No, the action. Actions are green, checks are yellow.
Oh, okay.
All right. Right click, add new line. Okay, and you're going to do other variables, integer, perform operation, set as 0. Press OK. Okay, so then now for that one, yep, you're going to go and do the same thing, except we're going to set this as 1. All right, Control C on that. Okay, go to, yep, that one, Control V. And then do the same thing on the bottom one. Perfect. Now, just for OCD purposes, yeah, just drag that up. Go ahead and click rearrange down at the bottom. And then drag that up. Yep, just to make it look in order like the others do. Same for method 4. All right, so the purpose of this is if that position stop is set at 0, this allows us to continue to search for new areas. When it's set to positions set as 1, which we're going to actually add a check here soon, then it'll stop looking for more areas. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. No, that
Okay.
makes sense.
So for method 2, you're going to add a check. Go and add a new line where the yellow is. So you don't have to. Yep, there you go. You've got it selected. Yep. Do other variables, integer, get integer, and then crab position is equal to 0. I'm sorry, not crab position. The stop position. Yep. Okay, and then copy that and then paste it for the other lines.
I wasn't here when you guys made the stop position. Is that just like when you're gonna go and break or something?
No, so what the position stop is, so currently the way that Script Factory reads it reads in a loop, goes from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So what that position stop is, let's say that a person wasn't in 2 of those positions. Well, position 1 would show that there's nobody in it first, and then it would scroll down and hit, oh, position 3 is also open, so now we're going to go to position 3 instead. Well, if we
Oh,
already know that somebody's not in position 1, then we want to make it stop searching for positions.
so that's the
So that's why
position
we
check
add
call
the integer.
essentially.
Go ahead.
So that's like the position check call essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just going to be checking to make sure that it shouldn't be continuing to search if we've already found an area that's open.
So could you use a Boolean instead of integers for that?
You can, but you'd have to set up the Boolean method, and you'd have to basically write out, these certain checks to make sure that this is false. or certain checks to make it true.
Yeah.
Whereas the integer, we can just set this integer to a number.
Okay.
But yeah, yep, you could use a Boolean instead.
So for something more complex, would you use a Boolean or would you use an integer?
It's all up to your personal preference.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't really matter. But just to, because like integers aren't used as often as Booleans, so just to kind of teach people that like what they can use with integers, because there's so much that you can do with integers as well. So that's why I'm trying to use integers a little bit more. But yeah, you could use a Boolean and you'd be fine.
So would you personally use integers if you were making like a Theater of Blood bot?
I probably would never tackle that, but depending on exactly what it does, yeah, I mean, it just depends. What exactly would you be
I
like
guess
wanting
maybe,
to?
or I guess what maybe to make it even a little more simple than Theater of Blood, like um KBD or just any like med level boss.
Are you just like saying to check to see if you're in an area or what?
Yeah, would you like for something more complicated, I guess, in that sense?
No,
Where
I
you're
would
like
probably
going
just
back
use
and
a
forth a
Boolean to
lot.
tell me if I'm in the area and if I have, items and stuff. Yeah, I would probably just use a Boolean. But yeah, for this specific one where we're checking 3 different areas, that's the only reason why I'm using the integer.
Okay, yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, no, like I said, it could go hand in hand. You could choose either one really, but all right. So to continue on, so now we have that. That should be able to determine if an area is open. And if you wanted to test this, you could actually save the script, reload it, go on OSBot, and you could play the script. We'll open up the variable debugger, and it'll show us the integer changing depending on if we found an area that's open.
Okay, now I'm going to change windows here quick because I have to re-log into this game. So
That's fine. Which we can add a blur over that if it was an issue, but
it's really not that big. Oh, I guess it says that anyways. Perfect.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pause
actually,
the
I would
video
be.
real quick until he puts that back.
Yeah,
The count I see.
go into other on GUI, and then debug, show variables. There you go. All right, so this is really nice to use when you're trying to debug certain parts of your script, seeing if like Booleans are turning true or false, or integers are changing. So you see where it shows integer, crab position, and posi stop?
Yes.
So you'll see those actively change whenever something happens, depending on what we've set. So I would move that, either change your script factory GUI, like make it smaller, or yeah, just move that there. That's good. All right, press play on the GUI. On the GUI, press play. Script factory. There you go. So do you see crab position 1 on your debugger?
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Crab position 1's open. So technically now we could tell this to, okay, if crab position 1 is true, or if the integer is set to that, now we can have it run to this area. Does that make sense?
Ooh, he's cheating.
Yeah.
All right, so then the same thing. You see how posi stop changed to 1?
Yeah.
So it automatically detected that we have a position, so now it changed it to 1, and now it's not going to search for another position.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, sick.
So currently, if like let's delete posi 1, yeah, just delete those out of all of them. You
All
can
of
just,
like all these positives.
yeah, just because we have this saved, we'll just reload it. But just to show you an example. Okay, so now, is area 3 or area 2, is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Save this as save it as a different script, because it's not gonna reload because we've already got the position changed. Just do test. Yeah, there you go. And then reload that. I'm trying to show people like why we did that, because some people might not understand. So you see how it changed to
Oh,
3, and then okay, well actually technically it's not going to, because
should have a loop, right?
yeah,
Should like if statement if there is nothing here or something. I don't know.
well you have no, that actually is good. Well, it changed to position 3, but I don't think there's actually a player in position 3. Where's your third position over there? On that
Third,
right-hand side.
so our first position would have been right here. Our second is
Okay.
a little bit over yonder this way, and then our third
Oh.
position was this one, I do believe.
Beyond
I think
yonder.
this is third. Yeah,
That's
You
third
probably
position
didn't
there?
load.
I believe this is the third position right here.
Okay. Yeah, so that is going to be an issue there. Is I thought your positions, the first one was where there's somebody over there, but
Yeah, the first one is currently right here. This is a 4 spawn, right? So this is like the main one.
okay. Well, yeah, I mean, technically this is working how it should, because you can detect those 3 are already taken. But wait, is it? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, this one's taken and this one's taken. This one's open right here.
Well, if you were to continue to hop worlds, you would see, you don't have to, but you would see if there was 2 positions open, it would sit there and scroll through. But it's not
Yeah.
going to do it right now because it can detect that there's players in those positions.
Okay.
But anyways, so go ahead and reload the other script, and then we'll go ahead and get to the part of actually starting it.
Okay.
Okay. So now if you play it, it should show as position 3. You got to play it on the yep, crab position 3.
Yeah.
All right. So now to write it, we're gonna do if integer crab position is set as 1. So do variables. Go to other variables, position, and then we're gonna do. I'm sorry, not position. Integer. Yep. Get integer. Ooh, that's gonna be an issue. You got NPCs. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll blur it out. Crab position is equal to 1. Actually, set this if it's equal to 0.
Wildrow.
Yep.
Speak
Press
to me.
OK. Okay, so now this is gonna make us player hop. I'm sorry, world hop, not player hop. So then now we're gonna do other
Worlds, I think.
worlds. Yep, worlds to the left. It's not under variables. Worlds. There you go. And then just do hop to pay to play. Perfect. All right. So then now you can write one for. Oh, actually, you're gonna want to set this if not in combat or if not under attack. Go to my player. If not under attack. Down. There you go. Yeah, move that up.
Oh, my
10.
daughter is crying. Oh shit.
You can go a 10 to her. We can kind of like save this part, and then we can edit the video to go after this part.
All right, give
Is
me
that
1 second. I'm just gonna see if she's okay. I think the
You're
wife
good, buddy.
has her, but 1 second.
All right. Lucidity, are you in here?
Yeah.
Okay. So just to kind of get you prepared, on Script Factory, if you can open that real quick, you don't have to share screens, but just so we can get you set up so that when we start filming your portion, we don't have the same issues.
I keep forgetting my hotkey. It's loading 1 sec, sorry.
What have you guys been up to?
I went to work out before this.
Nice. Oh shit, good job, EXP Toxic. Found a replacement. Mike.
Oh, so I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you know how he has all those area checks, but they're all kind of in the same general area on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know how there's the other crab location further east? Like way further east?
Yeah.
Okay, so if he adds a check way over there, will the game still pick that up? Like, will it still pick it up, or does this player have to be
Nope.
in the area?
Player would have to be in the area.
Oh, okay.
That's why you would run, like, we could do this check over here. And if this is 0, we could tell it to run over to the next area to check again.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't know
Yeah,
how
just
complex you
work
want
with.
to make this. Are you gonna put like if he gets crashed in there?
Yeah, we'll add something for that. Just basically like we'll have a timer, and then timer that counts down, and if the player's still in the area, then we'll just have it go to a reset and then hop.
Yeah, because
It'll be
you're also
something
gonna have
simple.
to add another check on one.
Yeah, for setting the yep. I'm aware. We're gonna add that when we add the timer countdown.
Is it in the repository?
What is?
The paint or whatever you were gonna give me?
Oh yeah. Let me send that to you. So
Bruh.
the paint didn't really work as I was planning because
Yeah, you can
with
definitely see his name.
density. Well, yeah, we're just gonna blur it out.
Zach, I'm gonna
Fine.
try to follow along, but I'm writing part of this
You're
quest
gonna do what?
script.
What'd you say, Sheets?
I said I'm gonna try to follow along as best I can, but I'm writing all these booleans for my quest script.
Oh yeah, man, that's fine. I should be good. My son's sleeping and my wife's in here and everything's going good. So my wife's getting fucking hyper playing Zelda.
Breath of the Wild.
No, she's playing Skyward Sword. She's playing on the Wii. She didn't like Breath of the Wild. She said she doesn't like the graphics, but I don't understand because these graphics on Skyward Sword are fucking age old. She says it's her childhood. So
Okay, all right,
all
I'm
right,
back.
back. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna do if integer is crab position equal to 1. Get integer. Nope. So perform operation. That's always gonna be an action because you're performing something. You're making something happen. Getting, we're just checking. So yeah, get integer equal 1. Okay. And then we're gonna do walk to position. Why? Yep, crabs 1. And do local walker. We don't need to web walk. Exact location.
Do we ignore checks on this one?
Yep. Exact location and ignore checks. Press OK. And then also we want to add a check in here on method 6. We want to do if area contains my player. My player. Area contains. And then we want to do crab start. The big area.
Okay.
That way we're not like running here if we're nowhere near. So move that as method 6. Nope, just
Wait,
do
what's
plus or minus hotkeys. A lot easier.
yeah?
Or you could actually have just dragged it up. Just drag that up above. There you go. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna take this into VS Code just so I can show people how easy it is for this simple part. Do not use VS Code to write your scripts, but in turn to help you like copy paste stuff. You've already got it. It hot loads. You know,
Look,
exit
me,
out
I've
of
been
there.
writing a script today in VS Code.
Scroll down on VS Code.
Yeah,
No,
it's just
scroll
'cause it's easier to
scroll up.
copy and paste.
Okay, delete 9. All right, and then also on the left sidebar where you have extensions open, click that button. All the way to the left. Yep, that button. There you go. So copy all of method 6. No, all of it. So even the action. There you go. Control C. All right, and then go down to method 40 or line 42. Control V, and then enter. Control V. Okay. So now, do you see where it shows? Actually, let's do this to start. So you see where it says 6, the 3 6s there at the top?
Yes, I see where it's. Yeah.
Method 6. So we need to make one as method 7. So from line 42 to 44, what you're going to do is you're going to click to the left of that first 6. Okay, you're going to, not on the bracket, between the bracket, yep, right there. You're going to click, and then you're going to press Alt-Shift. But you're going to hold click. And then you're going to drag down. Keep dragging. Nope. Nope. Yeah, oh, I mean, technically you have it, but only over those 3 6s. Down. All right, man. You got to start. You have to start. Yep, right there. In between the 6 and the bracket. Wow. No.
Further
Oh
left,
my
bro.
god.
Control Z. Press Control Z. Okay. Between the 6 and the bracket is the half square. Yep, right there. You're gonna click and hold. Then you're gonna press Alt and Shift. Then you're gonna drag down. Just 3 of them, not all of them. Just 3. Okay. Let go of click. Backspace. Press 7. There you go. Now do that exact same thing for 8. You can actually just press 8.
What? That's
There
so
you go.
OP.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's Alt Shift clicking. So it's just a little hotkey to be able to change numbers
That would have saved me
easier.
like 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep. All right.
You can
So
do it with
for
Notepad too. Notepad++.
for method
I never
7,
knew that.
you're gonna change crab position equal to 1. You're gonna change that to 2. It's the 2:1. So that right there, that 1, yep, that would be, position 1, position 2. Okay, same thing for the bottom one. Change that one to 3. Perfect. Okay, so now you need to change crabs 1. Walk to position, method 7. Crabs 1, change that to crabs 2. Okay, same there. Change that to crabs 3. Okay, and then so that's pretty much all we have to do for that. Now do Control S. Okay, now reload that into your script factory. Perfect. All right. So you see how easy that was? We didn't have to keep adding new methods.
It's way easier once I learned how to click on things. Eh?
Yeah. All right. So basically, how we have this set up is now to walk to this position. So if you were to test it on your OS bot, which I would open it up before it closes, before you log out.
Oh shit! Fuck me.
Yep. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Go ahead and press play. There you go. What it's doing for you.
Oh shit! Look at that,
So
eh?
now we've determined a open position. Now we'll have to. This is good right here. So now we want to do a check for if not under attack. So you can just do, yep, if not under attack. And then we're going to do if integer is crab position 1. So you can actually method 6 if integer is crab position equal to 1. Click on that line. Nope, you don't have to do any of that stuff. Up, yep, Control C. Go down, Control V. There you go. All right, so now we have that if we're not under attack. And then do they normally spawn back pretty quickly? Like you're never gonna not be under
yeah,
10.
so if you run out of the spawn position, like so if you run to your reset far enough away and then come back, usually they'll always be spawned back in.
Okay, so
And
then
they should always attack you because they're aggressive. But
right. All right, so now we'll do walk to position reset. Actually, I'm sorry, it's an area. Walk to area. Crabs one. Or I'm sorry. Yeah. Crabs one reset, and then ignore checks and local walk. Okay, and then we're gonna do this exact same thing. So then save this. You can actually press Control S. Okay. All right, open up VS Code. Okay, copy. Oh, what happened? Save it again on Script Factory.
You might have
do you
to
have
reopen it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Mine does that occasionally.
You have to exit out of there. Don't save. Don't save. Okay, there we go.
okay.
Copy all of method 9. So you don't have a bracket. The first bracket. There you go. Okay. Control V twice. We'll press enter. And then change those method numbers. Nope. So you're doing the wrong one. You got an action and 2 checks. It needs to be 2 checks and an action.
Oh shit, yeah.
Do this. Here. Hey. Let me show you something easier too. So do the same thing that you just did. All right. So now don't click anywhere. So when you have it like this, just press up on your keyboard 3 times. Okay, now you could delete. And see, like you could do that too instead of having to Alt Shift click multiple times. If you know, like, it's the same amount. All right, so we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna change this to, 1, 2, and 3, and then position 1, 2, and 3. Now again, don't use VS Code unless you're completely you're 100% sure that you know what you're doing. But,
Okay.
I mean, this portion of it, yeah, we're going over it, so you should be able to do this. Crabs 2 reset, and then Crabs 3 reset. All right, and now you can save this. And just do Control S next time, so you don't have to click as much. It's up to you. And then just open.
I'm bad for it, dude. I'm a clicker. I don't know why.
It's all right.
Because
You'll get used to it. You have to click multiple times. Okay. So now we have our reset areas. So now if you were to go ahead and press play. Oh, look, it already reset for you. Well, hold on. Is that reset at the wrong location?
Yeah, no, that's right. That's for number 1. Number 2 should be a little farther.
Were you
away.
at, Crab? Were you at the 1 position? I thought you were at 3.
Oh, maybe it did. Yeah, no, it did take me to the wrong. No, now it's going to. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so let's look at your
Crasher.
look at your
debugger.
variable debugger.
Are we building a crashing script?
Yeah, we will.
Wait,
It'll be able to.
that's a good idea.
Oh, cancel that. All right, so you have variable debugger behind VS Code. You can barely see it. To the left, underneath VS Code. Minimize. There you go. Yeah, that list right there. Okay, so we have an issue here. So it shows crab's position is 1. So let's figure out. So what position? Why did crab's position 1 show? So show me where crab's 1 area is. The exact position. Is it that one right there?
Yeah, this would be crab's 1 right here where this guy's.
And where's 2?
Right over here where this guy's standing.
Okay. So I wonder if when we pressed play or reloaded the script, if there wasn't somebody there. Oh, you know what it is? I think your position's off. It doesn't look like your position's exact, because where he's standing and where the bot took you, 2 different areas. Alright, so here, do this for me. Go to other on the GUI. Fuck, hold on.
Paint.
I was gonna have you open up the paint so we could see the exact area, but no, you can't because you've got a big starting position in there.
Oh, okay.
Do alright, it doesn't matter. So we need to reload the script. Just do script open.
Okay, crabs 1 1765 3468. It looks correct on my debugger.
Alright, so let's make a integer to be able to re-roll this. So now we want to do if so is that okay, I see why it's not checking because we have multiple positions. So now we want to do if integer is crab position 1.
Get integer, yeah.
Yep, that's your check.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to do an or. Other variables or. And then if integer is crab position equal to 2. And then do or. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you to do the player. Okay, and then get integer. Position is equal to 3. Now, for each one of those, I forgot to tell you to put those area checks. So you also wanted to add if player count within area. Yep. Equals to, I'm sorry, greater than or equal to 1. And this first one's going to be crabs 1. Okay. Move that up. Yep. And then do the same thing for 2 and 3. Nope. It needs to be that specific area. Crabs 2.
Oh, okay.
Now, do you know why we're doing this?
I'm assuming we're doing this to make sure that like if there's a player there, it's going to it's going to check that just like swap areas and
Yeah, it'll reset our integers so that we can redetermine what we need to go to.
I would use greater than or equal to. You didn't use it in
Oh, yeah.
12.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
fuck yeah.
I didn't even see that. Yeah, you can make a line edit there because we know what to do. Just change that first equal to greater. There you go. Greater than, yep. And then up top, do the same thing. Okay, save it.
Is this
All right,
assigning
so
each
now,
area to those integers too?
what was that? Yeah. Yep. So basically, like, if our crab position is equal to, or if the integer is 3, then we're going to check for that player count in the area to double check to make sure that there is a player in that area. And then that's going to tell us that we need to reset.
Okay.
So then you can do perform operation. So method one up at the top, Control C on both of those. Nope, the perform operation crab position set as 0. And yep, Control C and then Control V that down at the bottom. You want to paste that down there. Yep, and do the same for that next one. Yeah, so this is my fault. Yeah, now method 1 is technically obsolete because it's gonna work off of method 12. So method 13, that should be method 12. There you go. All right. So now if you go ahead and save this and you run it, make sure you reopen it because you made a line edit. Press OK. Okay, and then make sure that you run it on OSBot. All right, perfect. Crab position's 3. It's going to run over here. And then it's going to stay in combat.
Yeah.
Now what we want to do here is we're going to do if my player is under attack. We're going to do a mouse move outside of screen.
Oh.
Did you guys hear that or no?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
gotcha.
mute. We're gonna have to mute my wife out of this video.
Oh, I didn't hear her.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, I thought you meant what you
No,
said.
we didn't.
No, we didn't hear her.
Oh, she said, "God fucking damn it."
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Well, now I know.
Playing Zelda. All right. Anyways, so now I mean this is practically the main part of the script because pretty much when we need to reset, it's going to determine that and it's going to run to your reset areas. And then the same thing. So if a player comes in, it's going to re-roll that position depending. Actually, what we need to do. Sorry. We should probably put walk
You're gonna
to
need sleep in there too.
Yeah.
What's that?
You're gonna need to sleep if dudes hop.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So yeah, let's do a position. I'm sorry, a timer. So go and do other, and then do variables, timer, create new timer. Let's just name this player world hopper.
Zach on 5.
Name this, or I'm sorry, time. Let's do. I don't know. Let's see how long. How long do you want to wait before hopping worlds?
Well, usually you would just hop worlds if all 3 spots are taken, right?
Well,
We're
but
talking about if
This is
another
if you
player
delay.
tries to crash you.
Oh, if another
'Cause
player tries to crash you, yeah, I guess he probably wants every. Oh fuck, I don't even know.
Well, so like, because
10
you're not
minutes,
gonna want to just hop immediately because that player might log in and be like, oh hey, sorry, and might they might hop worlds if they're not a dick.
45
hopefully
seconds to
they're
a
not.
minute.
Or 30 seconds with a 25-second deviation.
Okay,
That could be 10 seconds.
Yeah, but it can also be over a minute.
What's up?
Zach on 5.
Yeah.
If area contains my player.
Yep. And then also we need to do a check for if all 3 positions have people. Because I was thinking, well, no,
You
we
should be
should be
good
good.
without that. You just want to make sure you're in that area.
Yep. All right. So what did you set the time to?
I set it to a minute check with 30-second deviation.
A 2-minute check?
A
1
minute.
A 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So yeah, you actually do have an issue there because.
No, it's gonna run out every minute, right?
Well, no, because it's running to reset, even though, like, it
Yeah,
didn't need to reset.
Yeah, you can AFK for I guess we have to reset at 10 minutes. So.
Okay, so we could technically create a timer, if we know
Oh.
when that timer is.
Oh, it's just taking all the crabs now. It's a crasher.
Yeah, it's just fucking do it, man.
All right, so why is it?
It's the
What's
walk
with
We need
to
to see
area.
that.
This
He
is
was
Where
walking
did
to the
the crab go?
area, so I think it just picked like a position way out of the way.
Why did it go to, like
Yeah, but
what
so-
area did it go to?
I think it was 9.
11. All right, here. So pause this.
Oh, maybe it was
Pause the
11.
script so that you're
It just reset
causing too
again.
much havoc.
Yeah.
We need to do some more checks that, if it's constantly running through certain things, then things aren't turning true that we need true. So
We need to
method
be able to see
11.
that, yeah.
Okay. If integer is crab position 3, walk to, okay,
I think
so
I have
let's
to do
go.
an if my player is under attack, and then it should hold that position, right?
Yeah, it would. However, since there was no crabs spawned in, it didn't. So we need to do a timer. So we're gonna create another timer for crab delay. Time. Let's make this, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like 10 seconds max?
Yeah.
Random deviation, just do like 3 or 4 seconds.
I'd do 20 with a 5.
20 seconds? I mean, that
15,
because it's
15
gonna
with
wait
a
20
5.
seconds.
Do 15 with
Yeah,
a 5.
yeah, that's fine. Yep. Okay, so now let's do for method 11. It's gonna be method 9, 10, and 11. Let's do if timer is not running. Add new line. Yep. If timer is not running.
Where is that to it?
Other variables,
Yeah.
timer
Okay.
is not running. Crab delay. And then the same thing. So just copy that and paste it for 10 and 11. Okay, perfect. And then now we're going to have to set up a method to turn this crab delay on, which is basically going to be if we're not under attack. So if my player is not under attack. Nope, no. Yep, keep that down there. It's a separate method.
Okay.
Now just do other variables timer. And then start timer. Crab delay. And then we actually want to set this, we could do this on a Boolean or we could do integer. So actually let's do Boolean instead so we can kind of vary it. But so the reason why is because, you might not, well, hold on.
Couldn't
Yeah.
you just edit to 13?
Huh?
Couldn't you just
13.
edit to 13?
No, because 13 is if player is under attack. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Delete 14 if my player is not under attack. And then make start timer 13. Yeah, because we wanted to reset
When he's attacking.
when you are under attack.
Because then it'll just do
Yeah.
it, right?
Yep.
It'll just execute it regardless.
Exactly. Because we wanted to keep resetting. And actually, yeah, we did reset timer. Yep. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I was thinking something completely different, but yeah. So basically what's going to happen is every time that your player's under attack, it's going to constantly reset this crab delay. When you're not under attack, it's going to let this timer just continuously drop. When that timer stops, then it's going to determine that you're not under attack and that you need to go and reset, which is why we have that timer not running for the crab delay. Perfect. So now that should fix that issue, but
No.
so we might actually want to delete the whole if my player is not under attack, because we already have that technically checked for when we need to run. So for method 9, 10, and 11, delete those. Yep, because if your player is not under attack, oh, I'm sorry, for the walk to, yeah, no, I mean everything's still good. We're good to go. So go ahead and press play. Let's see what it does. I think you might have an issue with where you're at right now, because yeah, it'll walk to position 3, and then it should determine if there's anybody there.
Yeah. Walk to area. Okay, crabs check.
I'd put an area check on 13 with ores.
Yeah, so right now it's walking to our crabs check area. And then it should walk to
Now this should end up hopping.
2. Yeah. Nobody's at number 3, so it's actually going to stop there at number 3, I think.
I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Oh, okay. Now see.
Okay, so
Yeah,
method
I was
11.
gonna ask if it was gonna do that. I was gonna ask if it was gonna like run that timer when it's running the timer.
Oh, yeah. Because our timer is currently not running. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
So
what you actually should do, save this, reload the script so that the timer starts. Okay, press play.
see what crab delay is running.
Yep. That way we can I mean, it's technically it's gonna go reset. So we need to reset crab delay when we're at that position. So what we can do for that is well, we'd have to make 3 separate checks.
It's going to go crash this guy's shit.
Here, no, let's do this. So method 13, copy that start timer crab delay. Copy that, and then put that after each walk to position. That way, when it walks to that position, it's going to reset. You're going to have to make that method 6. Yep. Plus or minus. Yep. Okay. Now this should fix it. Go ahead. So yeah, this is one major part. When you're writing a script, you're also debugging it. So my feet are cold.
Oh, where's this crab? Come on, attack me. Oh, bro.
Interesting.
Yes,
we
now-
fix it if the crabs are fucked.
So I'm not sure if
He
when the
lost
crabs are.
aggro.
That's so weird, yeah. Yeah, lost aggro. Yeah.
All right. Well, when our delay stops. Oh, it's walking to the position. We need to do if my player position is not equal to for the walk to positions. Oh wait, no, because we have it. Yeah. Do if my player position is not. Method 9. Add new line. Nope. You're putting it. Yep. Add new line. Yep. My player position is not equal to. Yeah. Hold on. No. Sorry, we need it on that walk to position, which would be method 6. You could put it there and then just drag it up. Well, that's 3, so yeah, move it up to. It would be method 8. Method 8. Nope, method 8. What are you
So you
doing?
see what just happened?
Oh, for fuck's
Move.
sake.
Move if my player position is not equal to.
Yeah, what?
9.
How'd
Hey,
you gain re-aggro? You never moved.
so the reason is
the
because
crabs
they only
are-
aggro when they're sleeping. If they're awake and they're fucked, they're not gonna aggro you, even if you technically have aggro still. So like you have to wake them up in order for them to attack you.
No, yeah, I understand that, but like, okay, move that to method 8 because that
Check
is
8,
if my
yeah.
player position is not equal to crabs 3.
Crabs 3. Okay.
So we want to walk to position. Yep, that's good. Just leave it there. Perfect. Do the same thing for 7 and 6, but make 7 crabs 2 and 6 crabs 1. Don't copy it. Add new line.
What is that doing?
We're checking to see if the player position is not equal to this, and we need to go to this position, then
Oh, okay.
we're going to walk to this position. That way it's not constantly resetting the timer because it's constantly walking to that same position. Okay, so method 6, just click on method 6 and click add new line so that you don't have to drag it up every time. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now you can go ahead and save this and play it.
Okay.
All right, so now you'll see your crabs delay constantly resetting.
Yeah. Well, that's
That's exactly what we want. Yep, so that's exactly what we want to happen.
Cool.
So now when you're not in combat, it's gonna detect that. Now we also want to add a little sleep to that too. So if you scroll down to the walk to area, I think it's 9, 10, and 11. Let's put a sleep to in front of those.
Okay.
Do sleep until. I'm sorry, sleep random. Now, if you're AFKing at crabs, you're not always active, so you want to have it a fairly decent sleep. I would do at least 3,500 to 1,200 or 12,000. So we have a long sleep before we realize, hey, like, oh shit, we need to go reset. Or you could make it smaller.
Yeah, you
But-
should have to do it under 10 minutes because I think 10 minutes is the is the reset deadline, right? That's when they quit being aggressive.
No. This is just before we're gonna reset. This is the sleep that we're gonna take before we realize that we need to reset. Like, because we determine it before this. This is just telling us we're gonna sleep.
10 seconds to 12 seconds is all right.
Yeah. So then move that above method 9. Method 9. Move it. Walk to area. The action. Yep. No, move it. Move it above. Walk to area. There you go. Yep. Copy that. Okay. Paste it. And then do the same there. Perfect. What else should we check?
Do an area check on 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Method 5. Do an area check for if my player or if area contains my player.
You gotta right click and
Should we
hit
do
add
the
new line.
Yep. Should we do that start area or should we do the check area?
The
Probably
check's
check
the
area.
whole thing, right?
Yeah, no, the start is the whole thing. But yeah, let's just do start. Do start. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so then so we'll just go ahead and let this play out and then when we have issues, we'll debug it from there. But what we're gonna do from now is you're just gonna leave this running. Let me recommend something for you. Click all on your other screen. So don't pull OSBot anywhere. Just the RuneScape client. Pull it onto your other screen. Actually, I'm sorry. If you have 2 screens, you can just watch it on the other screen if you wanted to. But we're gonna go to Lucidity now, and we're gonna work on the human anti-ban. So then when you start having issues with this script, we'll come back to it and we'll fix anything. So kind of just watch it while you're watching the next one, all right?
Oh yeah, for sure I will.
All right, did you have any questions on anything that we went over?
So far so good until something breaks, then I'll definitely have a question.
All right, perfect.